Thanks for the F Shack.
Love Dirty Mike and the boys.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys? How you know who we are?
What's this big called, the podcast?
Morning Good. Oh, I love
Hey, welcome to the Earth. Thanks. Oh, wait, I'll start over.
Welcome to Morning Good.
We're here with Ike Rafferty.
Hey, I'm here with Michael. What's up, buddy?
Yeah. We had a couple guests that didn't show up. Rob Schneider was supposed to be here.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's a guy that you think you can trust, but then you can't.
Yeah, well, it's annoying because he told you he could do it. He said,
Yeah.
I can do it.
Yeah.
And I guess he couldn't.
No, he's shooting Happy Gilmore 7 right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't realize the second one was that successful that they signed on for 5 more, but
They had like an Avatar thing where like you look in IMDb and it's like, you ever see that with Avatar where it's like Avatar 9? You're like, how do they already know this is going to be a movie?
right. I thought you meant like they had like an Avatar thing. They invented a new style of fucking.
Oh, yeah.
God, more movies need to do that.
Yeah. That has only happened in one movie. I do kind of like that idea.
Yeah, just Avatar.
Yeah, like maybe like a finger in the like a wet willy kind of sex.
Yeah, that would be something.
Yeah, I also as like a man, I wish there was like more I could do.
Yeah, I agree.
Sometimes I'm like, this is fun, but like, what if I'll be having sex with somebody and I'll be enjoying it, but I'm like, what if my leg was over here? Like, there's always something I want to add to it.
Yeah, I feel like there's only like 11 things you can do, and it's like we need to change it up.
Yeah, or just invite more people.
Amen.
Yeah. One of my favorite Rob Schneider tweets ever was like he got a Tesla and he posted a picture of him with a machine gun and he's like, try to vandalize my Tesla, see what happens. And I'm like, dude, people should do this just to get murdered by Rob Schneider.
Yeah, 100%. What a way to go.
Yeah, just getting fucking your last thing you see is just like, ah.
He died doing what he loved, pissing off Rob Schneider with his Tesla.
Yeah.
He only got to do the thing he loved one time, but at the end there.
Yeah, that would just be a magical experience. He's funny. I saw him post a video the other day, and he's like, "This set's dedicated to Charlie Kirk. Love you, brother." Just one of those. And I'm like,
A stand-up set?
Yes.
Dedicated to, wow.
and I am curious as to what was if he was just doing funny voices for like an hour, that would be an awesome way to start it.
Yeah. Anyway, Charlie would have loved that. Was
Yeah.
Charlie a big stand-up fan?
I have no idea. Yeah, I like. It was funny too because I auditioned for a comedy club last night, and they were like a more conservative comedy club. Everybody's like, "You do your conservative," and I don't really like to pander, but I'm like, it would be really funny to start my like. I only have 5 minutes.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
do 2 minutes. Just be like, "R.I.P. Charlie Kirk."
Yeah, for real.
A kiss. How does a kiss go when you blow? Like, does that land on like his forehead or? Because both of them seem like heterosexual men, so I'm curious as to how a kiss when you blow it out to somebody in heaven.
Yeah, I don't know. I usually think like, well, I usually see people be like, and
So it's
point
like
it-
at the tip of your finger.
just kind of point it
and they
up,
sit on it?
and then you're like fucking firing it off, I guess, and just kind of, I don't know. That's tough. It's really tough. I hope they're getting our kisses.
Yeah, that would maybe there's like a bank they go to and they just get
Yeah.
it that way. I have no idea.
God.
Have you ever? The weirdest is like, you ever talked to a grave before?
To a what?
A grave.
You know what? I can't say I have.
I have like too many Batman like moments. So I have like a bunch of friends that have passed away.
Mm.
And like one night I was like drunk, smoking cigarettes and drinking vodka like on my friend's grave. I'm like, who do I think I am? Am I the Punisher? Like, what is this?
Yeah, you're smoking cigarettes on your friend's grave. Like, this next set's for you.
Yeah.
Just like Rob Schneider.
Yeah, just like Rob Schneider. Well, and it's like, I think too, I'm like, every time I've talked to a grave, I do it for like 2 seconds. And then I'm like, what am I? It's not like a Ring camera where they can like see me there or anything. I'm
Right.
like, this is kind of just me talking to myself, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you've ever tried to just film like a YouTube video like by yourself, like talking to a camera. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, you feel pretty silly. Like, I've done it with face filters, and those are always fun. And I could spend hours in my room doing that. But like, yeah, or like, the worst is like, I used to do it with stand up where I would like do my set out loud.
Mm.
And dude, oh my God, dude, so I was in a 7-year relationship. And there was times where I like would hold the shampoo bottle and do my set for her.
Hold the mic.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, the
God.
fact that woman did not kill herself, like that is
That's very sweet. You need people like that.
yeah. But then I add up all the things we broke up. I'm like, dude, there was just mountains of reasons why like that person should have left.
Yeah,
like
for
it's
real.
crazy.
Number one being your stand-up, I guess. Making
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I would do like a podcast outside, and then she'd be in her room, and she'd say she didn't listen to it, but there's no way she didn't hear it. It was just like,
Yeah, wouldn't it be funny if Bigfoot was named Big Dick instead. Yeah.
And then I was like, that was a killer episode.
That was so good.
You could tell she was like, what?
Yeah, this one's getting us out of the hood. This
Yeah,
episode.
this is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. Dude, I ended up doing my stand-up set to people this weekend, which was a terrible idea. I
Just like to friends or something? Or
dude,
like,
I was out at a bar. I was on ketamine.
and someone was like, be funny, do a joke.
Yeah, and I was like, no. And then I did like a couple ones, and I was like killing, and they were like, hell yeah. And then I did one pedophile joke, and then this one was like, I was molested. That's not funny.
Jesus Christ.
And then I had to be like, all right, well, like, and next thing you know, I'm like talking comedy theory with these complete strangers. I'm like,
Yeah.
why am I doing this? Like,
Rule number 1 in comedy theory: most people who are comedians have been molested as well. So
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean, like,
I don't think I have. I took shrooms once, and they were like, you've been molested. And I was like, I don't think so.
the shroom said that.
Yeah. Or whatever, like weird. Throwing 2 cents in.
The spiritual guys.
Yeah.
Am I stressing you out? Why do you need 2 Zins? Are you on edge?
I'm not on edge. I'm just severely addicted to nicotine. So,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Is that negatively affecting your life at all?
Besides financially, because they're like $10 a can. So, like, you shouldn't have, like, I bought a can once and I threw it out the window. And then, like, 30 minutes later, I bought another one. Yeah. But when I'm hungover, I don't zin. So, I think I need to be an alcoholic.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a guy that went back to Nikhil Mehta. He went back to dipping tobacco just because it's so gross that he's like, I'm just going to do it less often. So I'm going to quit by doing this.
Yeah, I once I had a really bad addiction to soda, and I had to switch to methamphetamine to kind of cut that. So
If it works, it works.
it works. You know?
Yeah. The hardest is my therapist because she doesn't tell me any like. She doesn't really tell me to stop anything.
Well, yeah, because then she wouldn't have any work.
That is possible, but she's giving me some wild advice, and she's like, "Just fucking do you." And I'm like, "All right."
I feel like I don't know. I'm sure therapy works for people, but for me in my head, it's like I feel like therapy, like they can't really be telling you all the secrets or like really 100% how to help yourself, because then they would run out of clients and work. I feel like for me, I think of like a therapist would be like if I went to a doctor and a doctor was like, "Oh, you're hurting? Okay, eat this KFC and that'll help your problems." Like they're not actually fixing anything.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Mine is full 180. Like I feel better every time. Like they definitely fixed so much shit in my life. But then additionally, I'm like, there should be like how Hinge is like the dating site to be deleted. That's like the whole thing. They should have like some sort of therapist bonus where like if they get enough clients that like
if you cure me, you get this incentive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
and I did like lower down. Like now I only go twice a month.
Okay.
The craziest is people that are like they do like 2 therapy sessions a day. I'm like, that wrecked.
Yeah, well, in that case, it's like, has anything else even new happened enough for you to talk about? Like, what the hell? What? That's crazy. Sometimes that's like if I go like 2 weeks without talking to my mom, sometimes I'm still all like, I don't know what to talk about with you in the last 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, let alone 2 times a day with a therapist.
Dude, I reduce small talk before a podcast because I'm like, wait, we gotta save it for the episode.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you refuse to talk to me when I walk in here.
No, I just looked you in the eye.
You literally said nothing, and then you pointed at the couch, and then you turned on the camera.
I said, you know
Yeah.
what time it is.
You know what time it is.
Keep on rolling, baby.
Yeah, you said those 7 words. You know what time it is. Keep
Yeah.
on rolling.
And you
Words.
knew.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the funny part too? I think I'm an empathetic person, but whenever I hear about somebody going through depression, I just assume they're not doing the same things that I've done.
Right.
I'm like, well, there's no way you're exercising, eating my diet, and doing all these things.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe they are. I don't know. I think I just don't understand like deep depression. Like I can see it from like a side angle, and I'm like, oh, that seems what that's like. But like for me, I've just never been like, I've never been deeply depressed. I don't know.
I know. Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, you
I don't
never
know.
had it.
No. My life's just perfect.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy all the time.
Yeah, I have. It is so funny in comedy because everybody's constantly just like, there was one guy who came to a comedy club the other night and he's just always complaining about stuff. I was just like, dude, just come with some good news here and there. Just show up with some good news.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like.
Was he able to think of any good news ever?
Oh, I didn't tell him when he left. I was like, that guy needs to come with good news.
You're just
sometime.
silently judging him forever.
Yeah. And like, I'm a venter too, but I'm also like, I don't know. Like, dude, I'll just watch some like chimp videos and I'm like, everything's gonna be fucking awesome.
Oh, you would love this. Have you ever watched the 10-hour loop of an orangutan driving a golf cart?
I've seen not 10 hours of it, but I think that might change my perspective.
You got to put the 10-hour loop.
Yeah, I got it.
It's so good, man. Just put it on in the background sometimes if you're ever doing something. put on some music. It times out very well with any song. It's great. There's nothing
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, that would be a nice like screensaver.
It's a great
that.
screensaver.
Yeah.
Fuck this beautiful cityscape you've got up here.
Yeah, I like the orangutan peeing in its mouth. That's a really fun.
Is
one.
that on YouTube?
Yeah.
Can you send me the link?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
great. Okay.
It's so silly.
Hey, what's up?
Because I'm like, I get what he's going for. You know, there's water in there.
There is water in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like almost right, but yeah, I don't know. I watch so much orangutan content, and then I don't know. I also like, dude. I was out a couple weeks ago, and I saw these like I had sex with a woman, and then I was coming back from her place, and I saw these like 18-year-olds that just came back from the bar, and they're going to get pussy, and I was like, this is so nice. They're like, dude, we used our fake IDs, and they totally worked. Like that just gave me joy for like America. I was like, the most conservative person that's like freaking out. They're like, all the kids are trans. I'm like, guys, the kids are still out there. They're still getting laid. They're eating Taco Bell. They're doing all the things.
There's plenty still right with the world, even though it might not seem like it at times.
Yeah. I'm like, this is a wonderful place. He's got like this in 20 years, or at least I guess when I was 18, like 10 years ago, I was like, like nothing has changed in that aspect.
Nothing changes and everything changes.
Yeah. You do have the furry stuff, which people get pretty mad at, which is pretty funny. Like I saw a video of like there was like it looked like a high school gym, and there was this guy in like a leather dog costume, and like another guy, the guy's in like a wrestling stance, like on all fours, and the guy's like, roll over, do this, do that, and the whole cafeteria, or what do you call it, gymnasium's like, yeah, and I'm like,
oh, I think I have seen that video. Yeah, and they're dressed fully like a dog. Like yeah. It's some of those guys get really into it.
Yeah, and I'm also like, first off, it's fun to see people enjoy things. I don't know how you get that set up. Like, how do you just rent out?
Yeah, I don't know who. There's got to be so much that happens in someone's life for them to even realize that they're into that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But then to go so far down that path that you're like in competitions or something with it. I mean, that's just that's something to be marveled at.
Yeah, and then you lose the competition. Like
that's got to be tough.
Yeah, well, and then I'm just thinking of beforehand where you're like listening to like,
because it's like you're already a loser, but then now you're like, Jesus.
Yeah, you're not
adding insult to injury there.
Exactly. Yeah, you're not even good at being a dog.
Yeah,
and then you got like the whole like, he's probably like listening to fucking Lose Yourself in the bathroom. He's like, this is my fucking shot.
Yeah,
to roll over, and it's funny too as a human being to fuck up like dog commands. Like the guy like tries to do paw, and he's like, it's not.
Speak. Should I say some words or should I bark? I don't know what it is. You think the furry community are big into Slim Shady?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know what else they would listen to. Like, what's a good dog? I don't know. I don't know what other good dog music is.
I think I would just be listening to the Baja Man.
Who let the dogs out? Oh, that's another song, dude. That's the same as Orangutan videos for me. I play that song and I'm like, yes.
I bet those would sync up pretty well.
Yeah. Somebody could like cut my penis off. I could be bleeding out and I'd play that song and I'd be like, yeah.
Really?
Probably not, but like I think it would have some positive impact.
I can appreciate the sentiment, even if you don't literally mean it.
Yeah, I say a lot of things I don't mean,
really?
Which is really funny because like I feel like with this whole like Charlie Kirk thing, people are like they're sharing videos and they're like context doesn't matter. I'm like, I hope context matters because
you said some crazy stuff.
There's 200 hours of me saying crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't like the consequences for any of the words I've ever said in my life.
Yeah, don't pull the transcripts for any of these episodes. Don't isolate any of the things that he said. Definitely don't do that.
No, I have one that's pretty bad on Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts. So we use the word negger, like somebody who negs.
Oh, Michael, no.
Apple literally just says that I was saying the N-word, and I'm like,
oh, Michael, no.
My buddy's like, do you want me to pull this? I was like, they could just listen to the episode because I didn't say it.
Right.
Yeah, but also it's the thing too, where like you and I have similar voices. Like I don't know. You're from Florida, right?
Not originally, but I spent most of my life there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's just a way that it comes out that it sounds that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I've also just gotten comfortable with so much stuff out there that I'm like, yeah, whatever, you know.
I mean, when you spend enough time online, you're gonna say some wild stuff.
Yeah.
You're gonna say some 100% absolutely unhinged things.
Yeah, but that's also the fun part. Is it's like when you get like a level of comfortability once you've said so many things that you're like, yeah, whatever. And I also realize so much of like my fear in life is of other people judging me.
That's a fear of yours?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. But yeah, I don't know. I was like, I wouldn't do porn, But the reason I wouldn't do porn is because other people would judge me. That's like the only reason I wouldn't.
You'd be
do
scared. There'd be like comments. They're like, this guy doesn't know how to fuck.
Porn. Yeah, they're just giving.
This guy fucks bad.
Yeah. They'd have like another term for fucking bad that I didn't even know, and then I'd have to look that up. And I'm like,
Oh man.
I'm a groker or something. I don't know.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, that's got to be good, right?
Yeah, you look
Then
it
you
up.
Google it and it hurts your feelings.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was like, I like having sex, I like making money, and I like having sex on camera. So I'm like, I don't see. And then I waited out because I'm just picturing my family watching my porn. And then I was kind of like, they also hear my podcast, which like I don't think is dramatically worse.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you probably have said some things that have made them think, man, I wish you would just pull your dick out and shut up.
Yeah, probably. Like yeah, there's probably some aspects of that because I'm like, somebody brought up something interesting though. One of my friends did say one time, he's like, the reason porn is like weird is because sex is kind of a thing between those people in that room.
Right.
So you are kind of taking something that was a private thing and now making it public. And there's something that kind of ruins the privacy of
I feel the same way about stand-up comedy. I think that like
it just shouldn't be recorded.
It's meant to be experienced live there in the moment. You should.
Yeah.
It's dirty when you put it online.
Yeah. When I also like, I do think of a world where like, because everybody talks about AI and it's like, it would be an interesting world if just like nobody's act was online and it was just like word of mouth. They're like, no, this is the best guy in town.
Yeah.
Yeah. Notice how I said guy because that's how I feel. And Ike, before the podcast, did the exact same thing.
Oh, yeah. I was saying some terrible things. And again, he was saying nothing to me. He refused to talk.
Yeah, he's just like, women aren't fucking funny,
Yeah.
am I right?
Women aren't people, I was saying. And he just
I'm like,
went,
save it for the podcast.
I'm trying to remember the exact phrase you said. The 8 words, I already forgot it. But yeah.
I said, all right, partner, keep on rolling, baby. You
Yeah,
know
it was
what
something
time
like
is.
that. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
It was basically that.
Some Limp Bizkit lyrics. They came out with a new song. It's called Having Sex. It's either Sex to Morgan Wallen or Sex with Morgan Wallen. And the song seems completely unrelated to it.
Is he featured on the song?
No, it's very odd. But I'm like, the song's like, in the microwave, plastic pancake thing. Ugh. And I'm like, well, this has nothing to do with Morgan Wallen.
No. It's like clickbait.
Yeah.
You got clickbaited by Limp Bizkit.
Maybe I should call this Sex with Morgan Wallen.
You should. That'd be a good name for the episode.
Yeah. Because people will be looking up like, what? Yeah.
They're just scrolling through the whole episode. When does it happen?
Yeah.
When does it happen? Yeah.
I just AI edit a sex scene of me and Morgan Wallen. Like,
How'd it
30
be
minutes
great
in.
if you could edit the thumbnail to be like, it looks like hardcore porn somehow, and then you get to the clip and it's just us talking.
Yeah. But then I still like the idea of editing in a scene of me having sex with Morgan Wallen, which the deep fake thing is really funny because people debate about whether it's okay to deep fake people's faces onto sex stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I had an episode where I just put my buddy getting fucked and I showed him. And I thought
That's like a crime.
yeah, I didn't realize that was a crime. I thought it was a funny thing you did
Yeah.
with your buddies.
I think you should be put on the no-fly list for that.
Yeah.
Because that shit don't fly.
That's
Not
how that
cool,
works.
man.
That's what they said to the people who are terrorists. They're like, that shit don't fly.
That shit don't fly.
Yeah.
9/11, that shit don't fly.
That shit don't fly. Yeah, that I forgot all day on 9/11 that's what day it was.
Yeah, it was just a few days ago.
Yeah.
My first 9/11 living in New York. It felt surreal.
Yeah. I don't even think I was here for that. I think I was driving from upstate and I think I got at midnight. So I think I missed the parade, the
There was a parade? I don't know.
yeah, the
Shit.
dance party,
The barbecue.
all that stuff.
I think there was a slip and slide in Washington Square
What's
Park.
up? The dunk tank. Yes, there was a dunk
There was
tank.
a dunk tank. Yeah.
You throw
at
airpl-
Ground Zero.
You throw airplanes
Which
at
seemed
it.
a little insensitive. I thought they should have moved
Yeah.
that locations, but
But I noticed when I threw the plane at the dunk tank, it didn't break. Oh. Yeah, I did see a video. It's amazing how Twitter can just warp your brain. I saw a video of like an airplane crashing into a building in India and the building didn't go down. I'm like, knew it.
yeah, what the hell?
Yeah.
Well, that's because our American planes are built different.
That's a good point.
Big,
Yeah.
beefy American 100% grade A plane.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know. I changed my mind on 9/11 like daily. Like obviously bad.
But some days you're like,
Who?
What?
I'm like, who?
oh, about who's
Who?
behind it?
Who? Yeah.
What's your craziest theory on who's behind it?
I
Don't
would,
hold back, Michael.
I would guess somebody randomly just said Israel one time, and I'm like, totally. And I think I said that in the last episode. Then I was like, I don't actually believe that.
You just got to, sometimes you got to take a swing, man.
Yeah. It. I don't know. Like, I don't believe. I definitely don't believe any of the Jews' conspiracies because I'm like, I don't think a religion is like behind all this kind
Sure.
of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do like. I mean, hear certain Israel things. I'm like, that sounds like it could be Israel, but I'm like, I don't think. I would believe that we knew that they were going to do it, and we're just like, let it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were like, they won't.
They won't.
They
You won't.
You won't.
George Bush said, in
Do
text,
something.
You
You
won't.
won't.
Yeah.
I wish you would. That's oh, fuck.
George Bush sending like pictures of the buildings, like pretty, huh?
Yeah. Him out front being like, oh, look, it's still here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I worked in Tower 7 years later, like the new Tower 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was there on like the 20th anniversary of 9/11. Like nobody else was in the building besides me because I was a receptionist, and I was like, all day I was just planning how I would escape if terrorists came.
Yeah. Yeah. Do they have like good like stairwells and stuff? Because wasn't that how a lot of people went? Was just getting clogged in the stairwells?
Yeah, I didn't notice that. I kind of was more like thinking about tying like extension cords around and swinging out like a Die Hard kind of thing, or going to the roof and getting the hose and doing the Die Hard thing that way.
Yeah. Just any way you slice it, just doing some type of Die Hard thing.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't know how I'd get out of this building. Like looking at for flight gear, I'm like, I guess I could like rip my shirt and tie it to the thing. Just
Yeah, that'd be sick. You might not want to crawl through the air ducts though.
no, that seems like
that,
a bad.
That would be a bad. You'd get cooked up pretty good in there, I bet.
Yeah, there's probably a 9/11 Die Hard theory. I don't know.
What do you mean by that?
There's
Like
some people relating him somehow.
oh, I see. Yeah.
Numbers never did anything for me. People were like this number, that number. I'm like, I think 44 is the big one because like that killer at like Blackstone went to like the 44th floor, and then they were like Charlie Kirk, like it was 440. Like there's all kind of stuff. That
Right.
Like, I don't know.
You can't, man. I see. It's one of those things where it's like you get fixated on a certain number. You're going to see that number everywhere because you're like kind of like programming your brain to look for it more often. Doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's just also how anti-Semitism starts.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same. It's like a confirmation bias thing. The second that you start kind of convincing yourself, like maybe this is how things are, then you start to kind of fill in the gaps and kind of look for things that aren't really there.
Yeah, well, especially I'm in like a Hasidic neighborhood. I'd be dying if I was anti-Semitic. I'd be like, they're everywhere.
Is this a Hasidic neighborhood? Are you near? Is this near like the really Hasidic, like Williamsburg?
Oh
part?
yeah, I'm like right on the line, and it was kind of fun. I did have a foreign friend visiting, and they were like, oh my gosh,
yeah. I came here back in March, and we not necessarily intentionally, but we just wound up in that like part of town. We were walking around. It was so interesting how they just let like all their little kids walk around by themselves without any like chaperones or accompaniment or anything. And you'll see like a 9-year-old who's bald and smoking a cigarette. Yeah,
like,
seriously. It's like little lawyers and stuff. It's interesting.
Yeah. And I don't know where the rules start or end. I know my landlord doesn't work Saturdays or most days that I ask for something, but I don't know, like because like they can have certain technology but not others. I think they can fly with planes, not like they have wings.
What kind of conspiracies are there?
Yeah,
they have to get up real high up there to control the weather.
Yeah. Well, I did see like a couple weeks ago. There's a couple of them on like a building top on like the old phones, kind of like looking around.
You're like, what are they doing?
The thought crossed my brain for a second.
What the fuck are they doing?
Yeah. Because it's like I pictured them. They didn't have binoculars, but in my head they also had binoculars.
Sure.
But I don't know. It'd be like if there was like an Amish neighborhood around here. It'd be interesting and like. And I don't understand. That's also something I don't understand either. Like the Rumspringer thing seems to be a thing. Like you could do it in some communities, but you can't in others.
Yeah, I don't know.
That show's amazing. Have you seen Breaking Amish?
I love Breaking Amish.
Dude, when they're on the plane and they're just like, what the fuck is this?
Did you see that some Amish kid just went on Theo Von?
Yeah.
That was interesting.
That was interesting too. I feel like he might be a psyop.
Theo Von?
No.
Oh, the Amish kid.
Because you occasionally get somebody who's in like a really repressive community and they're like, no, it's actually great over here. We're doing like nothing weird.
Yeah, totally normal stuff. Totally normal Amish stuff.
Yeah. They're like, we got to sneak out to listen to rock and roll. But I'm like, okay, and that's the only rule that's like strict is you can't listen to rock and roll. Like, you sure you're not getting like spanked with a Bible?
No, they're 100% getting spanked with Bibles.
Yeah. There's no way that they just have those weird lines like that. I don't know. My favorite part of Breaking Amish though was where like they're allowed to dress however they want. Which they somehow didn't figure out till like the 18th day.
Yeah.
Like the first couple days, they're like figuring out how water fountains work and how to eat food and stuff. And then eventually they're like, this guy's like, I should dress like a fucking douchebag, and he gets like a leather cowboy hat. Like
Yeah,
a
some of those
snapback.
guys get like real burnout and like they really go out there. They really break Amish.
Yeah. Well, that's what I don't know. It'd be cool. Like, I know you could do it on Halloween, but I love like a month where I could just like live as a different guy.
Yeah.
I think I would go punk rock. Like, I wish I could have temporary tattoos.
You could do that, man. No one's stopping you.
I know.
What's
but
stopping you? Is he stopping you? What's stopping
he
you?
might be stopping. I think he probably would stop me. Well, also, I think the thing too is like, when I was in a relationship, I did crazy looks. Like, I had cornrows because I thought it was funny. And
I think I saw that picture. Yeah, it was a good look.
Thank you. And I'm
man.
thinking about doing it again, but like, now that I'm single, I'm like, who knows? But I'm like, I don't know. It'd be cool to have like a mohawk and like,
You should go full like riffraff mode.
that would be fun. Like a fur coat,
Yeah.
like a zebra fur coat or something. That's like,
Chisel your teeth. Doesn't he have like spiked teeth? Or am I thinking of someone
he
else?
wears a grill, but I would do the
Okay.
real thing. I'd have actual sharp teeth in my mouth.
Yeah. Maybe I'm thinking of the lizard man.
No. Well, Riff Raff he does wear shark tooth grills.
Okay.
Yeah, I just think like I do picture like when I have a lot of money, and I think I'd go either way. Like I'd either go like Adam Sandler dressing like I don't care,
Sure.
or just like me with like sideburns down to here and like a cowboy hat and like a tie-dyed fur coat. Fur coats just seems so cool and so fun.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they have pockets on them, but I'd like to have the idea of having more pockets because I wear these like skinny pants now to look sexy, and nothing fits in my pocket. Shit falls out all the time.
Shit, man. I mean, you put those skinny pants with a big ass fur coat with like 100 pockets on it. You're gonna be the sexiest dude in fucking Williamsburg.
I know. And then I get like a snake cane with like a knife in it.
Dude, stop it, man. Leave some pussy for the rest of us.
Yeah, it'll be disastrous, I think, for everybody around. That's kind of why I don't do it too. It's like, you know,
That's good.
you gotta save some pussy.
Consider
for
it.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think like I don't know. I just kind of want to do that. But yeah, I don't know what's stopping me because I literally don't have like my day job wouldn't affect it. Stand up would be weird because I couldn't address it. I think Austin has more of that where you can kind of dress like whatever and people are like, hell yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of take interesting risks and people don't really care as much over there. You find that people are a little bit more like,
oh yeah, you go to a comedy club here and they're like, you know, if you use the yellow captions, it's more likely to collect the algorithm. And then Austin, the guy comes in like roller skates with like a knife on him, and you're like,
that guy rules.
yeah, you're like, that's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think I don't know. I mean, I'm including this, but I think there's lots of like misconceptions about Austin comedy. Like, obviously, there's like some aspect of it where some audiences just want to hear fucked up jokes.
Sure.
So some comedians like just do that. But then there's like all kinds of like, I don't know. When I was there, dude, it felt like I was like at like camp or something in like a fun way.
It's really fun. It's a pretty welcoming, like weird community. And I've found that at all the shows and mics I've done up here, all the people, when I tell them I'm from Austin, are all like, "Oh, are you a Nazi?" Basically, like that's the kind of questioning I get. It's
well, I mean, that's the only way to get into the mothership. You have to say Heil Hitler, and then
Yeah.
it's like your past. That's how it goes. Yeah. They that's a weird, and I think there's some truth to it. Not that far, but like I have been at shows where like somebody says faggot and just gets an applause break.
Yeah. I mean, you saying it right now.
Yeah.
That was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It was like when I said negger earlier.
You really emphasize the E there.
Yeah. Well, you're making me paranoid now.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like you can't do anything with like a broad brushstroke though, because it's like there's all kinds of hilarious comedians there as well.
Yeah.
You do get like the weird like I think people just see like Kill Tony clips. They think that's just like the whole Austin comedy scene.
Yeah. 100%. Well, which is annoying because I feel like most of the time when I watch Kill Tony, it's usually people that are like just fans of Kill Tony that have never done stand up before.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people are like, this is my first time ever on stage ever. And then it's like, well, yeah, they're a train wreck because they don't know what the hell they're doing. But that's not like indicative of the actual comedy scene that are like doing shows and actively making content, you know?
Yeah, because you see like one like clip and it's like you're like, that's what that whole city is. You're like, it's the same thing when you see somebody get like knifed in Chicago. You're like, that's what Chicago is.
It's you're getting knifed by the bean.
Yeah. The Bean?
You know the Bean?
Oh, sorry. I just pictured Mr. Bean going around like
Mr. Bean's knifing you. Can you imagine? Well, isn't he English? They do a lot of that over there, knifing.
Yeah. I don't know. Has he ever gotten an acceptance speech? I would like the idea of him just beaning his way through an acceptance speech.
Yeah. God, that'd be a dream, man. They just did the Emmys, so another year with him not winning an award and not doing that.
Not even being nominated.
I know, it's bull. Every year I look at all the awards and I'm like, Mr. Bean, Did he get nominated? Did he get a Grammy nod this year?
No.
No, he didn't.
He got nothing. Well, and like, yeah, there was somebody I forgot who it was. I just like hate things that I shouldn't, but I've never even watched a second of The Bear, but I'm like, The Bear better not fucking win.
Yeah, no. There's some there. I know what you mean. There are certain things you see, and it's like you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want my friend's web series that's never even been published to be what's on there.
yeah. To beat the bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like too though. He doesn't have like a traditionally attractive look, but women say he's really hot. I really like that.
Who doesn't have a traditional look?
That Jeremy Iron.
Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah.
Yeah. People tell me I look just like him.
I could see it.
How about this? I need hands, hot plate behind. It's pretty good. That's the bear.
Yeah, they should fire him and put you on. I mean, I said they should do for SNL. They should fire every single new cast member. Cam's a great guy, funny guy, but
You haven't even given him a shot yet.
no,
Can you do one show next week?
no,
No? All right.
fire every single cast member and strictly very fat men.
Can we keep Keenan?
Yeah, we'll keep Keenan. We'll keep Keenan.
Cool.
But it would just be the funniest show if it was just
All fatties.
yes.
Yeah.
Like I think there's no way it wouldn't be.
I mean, I think that would be funny purely from the sake of like, can they even all fit in on the stage? What they're doing together?
People are just cut out of scenes. You can't see half their face.
Yeah. Some of them are sitting in the audience or next to the cue card guy because they literally cannot fit on screen.
I like that idea too. The whole audience is fat people.
Yo,
Yeah.
enough of these fat cats running our comedies. Let's scrap that. I'm doing like full rap now. Enough
Yeah.
fat cats. Let's scrap that and do a fat audience.
Yeah.
Yeah. I lost the rhyme at the end there. But
I don't think you lost anything. I think you're onto something big and
something fat.
something fat. Yeah. Yeah, I've thought about gaining weight back again.
It's great, man. The water's warm. Come on in.
I know. Yeah. It's like I lost this weight for some bet. And then now I'm like,
For a bet?
yeah.
What was the bet?
If I had a six pack by a bachelor party, I wouldn't have to pay for the Airbnb.
How much was the Airbnb?
$700.
That would be your portion of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. I think
Did you win the bet?
I didn't have a six pack, but I lost so much weight that he's like, I'll pay either way. He's like, you win because I lost 53 pounds. But I'm like, I should just start making unrealistic bets to just pay for. I should make one with my landlord. I'm like, if I can gain 53 pounds.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. And then just keep yo-yoing. And then when you get really fat, you can do it. I bet you I couldn't lose 60 pounds. And then you just keep doing it back and forth.
And then you don't get people telling you got fat, but you get people saying you lost all the weight. That's great. So I could just constantly every 6 months get the compliments of I lost a lot of weight.
That's true. Yeah. That's a interesting way to live.
But also some fat people that you always see him as fat. Like I always see Jonah Hill as fat, even if he's like thinner than me.
Yeah, I don't care how much fucking weight you lose, Jonah. You're always going to be fucking huge to me. You're always going to be as big as you were in Grandma's Boy. You ever seen that
Forever.
movie?
Yeah, he was giant in that. And that's how I always see him. Same like Tom Segura. The guy could have like a six pack and a beard, and I'm like, you're still a fat guy to me. I have no idea why.
Yeah. You can yell at the flight attendants in first class all you want. You're still fat enough to have to buy 2 seats in my mind.
Did that happen?
Yeah, he got into like trouble like a year ago because he was like bitching about flight attendants on Twitter or something, and a bunch of his fans got mad at him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the kind of thing that would just pop up and like the one that was funny though was who's that guy? I've never liked him. He the guy from the late night show host who like
James Corden?
yes.
Yeah.
That was like, what do you think he's like? Like, of course he's like a giant cunt. And it's just like
yeah.
big.
He had an odd personality. I'm glad he crawled back into his little fucking British hole.
Is that what he did? He just
I
left?
think so. I think he just kind of fucked off
Yeah.
with Ellen somewhere.
Just doing evil stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was also like, what's his name? Greg Fitzsimmons had a really funny story about her. He was doing like warm up for her, and he told everybody to do the wave when he said banana.
Yeah. And then she came out and she said banana, and he didn't tell her about that or not to do it. And then people were doing the wave, and she was getting pissed. Yeah, that's funny.
Just the idea of her getting furious while people are doing the wave is so funny to me.
Yeah, the idea of her like having to hide her rage through trying to film her show is very funny to me.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I would love to see those outtakes.
Yeah, it's just funny too because like I've never had a job where somebody's made me want to cry, but apparently people were just constantly crying on the set of Ellen. It's like it's so funny because like okay, I get you worked really hard to be here and stuff, but like, dude, I've had I used to work construction. There's this little dude. He looked exactly like the guy from Toy Story 2, the prospector.
Okay.
And he just had this long handlebar mustache. He'd just scream at us all day. And I'd just be like, this is funny. This guy's just yelling at me. And like, I'm not going to get fired. And if
Well, it helps when it's like a goofy person, a goofy looking person.
Yeah, it's true. Ellen probably is mean to you. And you're like, am I a bad person? Like, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm shit. Oh my God. Oh my God, Ellen. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy was crazy. He would be like, you know how deep 8 inches is? Because we're digging ditches. He's like, or I got to pull my cock out and put it in the fucking ground. And then every day he'd sing a song that's like, Trump train rider, bow, bow, bow. He's our guider, bow, bow, bow. Gonna build that wall, treetop tall. Hillary's a cunt.
How long ago was this?
Oh, this is like in college. But it was just that guy every day. Then he did some fucked up shit where he talked to the Mexican guys about, you guys got paperwork? I'm just playing with you. And I'm like, dude, they don't.
It's a hot day. Y'all boys need some ice?
Yeah. Yeah, there was a guy I was working with, and it was funny too, because he would just be like, just let him yell and stuff like that. And then we were talking about pranks, and he told me the weirdest prank. He's like, yeah, one time I blindfolded this guy and got his sister to blow him because he was like a dick. And I'm like, that's
an awesome prank. That rules. Is there a video of that prank anywhere online? I'd love to have a good laugh.
It's so funny because pranks are just harassment, and I don't know. I draw the line there probably, but I don't know where else I draw the line, because you watch like a video of somebody just like bugging random people, and you're like, yeah, but it made me laugh. So I'm like, I don't know.
It makes you laugh, but it is morally reprehensible.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
anytime I see them do anything to Steve-O, I just cry a little.
Yeah, that would be funny if Steve-O came out and he's like, I got addicted to drugs because of the...
I never wanted to put a fish hook through my asshole. They made me do it.
Yeah.
And then he's...
Johnny Knoxville's just the biggest bully.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I never smoked PCP, but Steve-O made it sound fun.
God, he made it all sound so great.
Because I am curious, because I've done like ketamine. I've always wondered, I was like, oh, is ketamine like laced with PCP? And have I accidentally done PCP one time? Because they're like similar. I don't think so, because I went to this website.
You probably microdosed fentanyl or something.
I don't think so. Well, because I usually would test drugs, and then like, but I've done them plenty of times, like randomly.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Everything I read, the crazy thing is like, they used PCP on animals, and then they started using it on people. And this is like the late 1950s.
Okay.
So just the idea of a guy going and like, oh, what's this? Okay, needle, a little prick. And then him just be like, there's bugs in my skin.
Yeah. Wasn't there a documentary now piece on that? Have you seen that?
No.
Do you know documentary now?
Yeah.
Bill Hader. I think they did one on like trial testing drugs back in the like 50s or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was basically a sketch that was like that.
Yeah, because it's got to be fucking crazy. It's like I looked up when the transatlantic accent ended, and it's just when PCP was introduced.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I love that accent.
Yeah, it is. It's fun. Yeah. Oh, a little bit of this. Okay. Oh, there's spiders in my skin. This is scary.
God, can you imagine like dirty talk back in the day?
Oh,
with
you
the
like that, Gretchen? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Give it to me good now.
Oh,
Do
yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Lick the balls, too.
We'll do it till the cows come home now.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You think there's a market for anything like that up here? I could do
Yes.
accents. I could do all types of accents.
Really?
Yeah.
What is your best?
Transatlantic's pretty good. All my Asians are really good.
Okay. Kim Jong-un
Mm-hmm.
apologetically having to kill a man.
I'm so sorry. It's pretty good.
That's very good. Yeah.
Yeah, me so sorry.
Yeah, even better.
Yeah.
Even better, yeah.
Kind of losing steam there a little bit on that. I don't know. You kind of put me on the spot with that.
Yeah, we'll just keep them in the back, and then if you feel the need, like a fart, like you each got to let it out, then
Yeah. Normally I like to I don't know, an impression. I feel like it's got to cook.
Yeah,
You got to let it cook for 9 weeks or so.
Well, that was the hard part. I had a bit where I did Jamaican accent, and it was hard not doing a Jamaican accent and then jumping into a Jamaican accent. Like I
you
wish
could have patois.
Not really. Can you?
No.
No.
I was gonna try, but no, I can't.
Yeah, I had this bit about how Alfred shouldn't be like a rich butler, like a British guy. He should be like a Jamaican nanny, because it's
Okay.
kind of like how. So he's like, put the toilet seat down. You're too preoccupied thinking about fighting Mr. Joker.
Yeah, that would be. I would love to see that movie.
Yeah, that's what it should be. But
Do you ever do in that joke like quoting the actual Alfred lines? Like some people want to watch the.
yeah, I did that. Some people just want to watch the world, Ben. I I kind of cut it. I didn't fully cut it. It was a bit that like the boys had a similar joke. So like if I'm doing like I've been doing the joke for years. So I was like
the TV show The
Yeah,
Boys?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, they had like an Alfred who's being kind of a dick and he's a black guy. So I was like, is this too close? I don't know if it was like one guy was like, you should watch it. And I watched it. It wasn't like quite the same, but I was just kind of like, I save it for like if I have a 45-minute set. I'm like, I'll do
Sure,
this because
sure.
I didn't like steal it.
No, of course. That makes sense though. Yeah, if you have
Yeah.
to do longer sets.
But it's like I'm not gonna put it out there because then people are just gonna be like, oh, you stole it from the
You're
boys.
the boys. Yeah.
Yeah. There was a part of me that was like, if the boys writer's been watching my shows,
Could be.
could be. I did have a bit that 100%. So I had this bit I did shrooms, and I was going through a breakup, and I didn't want to have a bad trip, so I was like, I'll wear a silly T-shirt from Spencer's that says "Who ate all the pussy?" And then I went on a hike, and I started crying, and people just walked by seeing me wearing a shirt that says "Who ate all the pussy?"
Right.
And then one of the Smiths, like Willow Smith, posted a picture of her crying with the words "Who ate all the pussy?" And I was like, this is wildly similar.
Yeah, that's really random. What the hell?
And I stopped doing the joke, but I was just like, oh, this is weird. I already posted the joke like 6 months ago, but I was like, I don't know. Because like you also like when you're doing a comedy show, you don't want to give them something they've heard before.
Right.
Even if it's your original idea, you're still like, they've seen this somewhere, so I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will always somehow think that she saw that, but I don't think she did.
She ripped you off, dude.
That's possible.
100%.
I don't
That
trust
family.
that
That
family.
family's nuts.
They're fucking crazy.
They're fucking crazy.
Dude, the house hat, what was that?
House hat?
I think it was Jaden. He had this outfit where he's just wearing a giant house on his head.
Oh,
He's just-
yeah.
One black guy's like, you look fucking stupid, bro. What's that fucking shit? And he's just like, okay.
And then the slap, of course.
Yeah.
The slap. Who could forget the slap?
But that's how I feel people should do if anybody makes a Charlie Kirk joke. I think they should be slapped.
Slapped, yeah.
And they should be fired from their jobs, and you should call their jobs.
Yes.
And it's not cancel culture.
No.
No, it's different. It may sound exactly the same, but
Yeah.
it's different.
I think people don't go far enough. I think you should call their jobs, of course. That's
Yeah.
like a given. I think then you should call the bank
Yeah.
who owns their home.
Yes.
You got to get them foreclosed on in some sociable, responsible way. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now it's a different thing that you're joking about.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, do you know that you have a monster living in this home?
Yeah.
There's a literal monster living here.
We need pest control.
Yeah.
Which I did call today. We do have mice in here.
Yeah, I noticed you have a little mousetrap.
Yeah, those are warnings.
I didn't know if that was
should
decorative or if that was practical.
give. No, that's real. And I'm really scared to move them because it's like a jack in the box. Like it goes off. Even if you're not touching it, it's the scariest experience of my life.
Oh my God. That's like, have you ever played the board game Mousetrap?
No, it's like that.
Scariest thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun though.
Does
You
it make
know
like a
what I'm
loud
talking about?
noise
You
when
ever
you
seen
no, how's it
No.
work?
It's so dumb. It's this like big game with all these like practical, it's like a fake like house set with all this like a staircase and like there's all these like crazy, it's like a Rube Goldberg machine in a way, if you know what that is, where it's just like one crazy contraption after the other. But then I don't remember how it works mechanically, but you play it and then at some point you can set something off where there's like this huge chain reaction that happens in this like set. It's nuts, dude. You got to play Mousetrap.
That does sound fun.
Yeah. You ever played Mousetrap? Yeah. Fuck yeah. This guy rules.
I do want to introduce more board games in my apartment. I got enough space. I'm supposed to start making more money.
Mousetrap's a good one, man. You got to get that
My
in
roommate's
here.
laughing.
For space. Twister, you got the room for it?
I mean, yeah, but it's like, what are we going to crowd on that table? We've got this big table. I mean, I'm also like, dude, the ideas I'm having are insane. I'm supposed to start making money with my day job. So I have this fantasy of me being the rich roommate. Like, I have this fantasy of them being like, oh, Michael will pay for that. And I'm like, yeah, no problem at all.
Yeah,
Then I have these, like, the things I'm looking into are, like, retarded. Like, I was looking into ventilating smoke machines, like the Joe Rogan experience, so guests could smoke cigarettes on my couch. And I'm like, looking at this for like 10 minutes. I'm like, how am I going to set this up? I don't have...
That's awesome, though. I wish you had that right now.
It would be so sick to be able to smoke cigs in here.
God.
Yeah.
That would crank the shit up to the next level.
Yeah. No, it'd be great. We also, one time in school, we did mousetrap cars. Have you ever made one of those?
No.
You get a giant mousetrap and a string, and the string's attached to the axles of the car.
Okay.
So when it goes off, you like release the mousetrap, and you have enough pressure so it like slowly moves the car.
Interesting. Was it fun?
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. Then we had solar panel run cars
Wow.
where it has like a battery and you build it, and yeah.
So much time spent on these makeshift cars.
Yeah, I don't know what the point of any of that was, but it was fun. It's nice also to be like, okay, these kids have been sitting in class for hours on amphetamines. Let's like Give them something fun to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just dissecting stuff nonstop.
What'd you dissect?
Pigs, frogs, whatever they threw at me.
Yeah.
We were splitting atoms.
Yeah,
know.
making atomic bombs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you go to high school in Florida?
I did. Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Boone.
Oh shit,
Yeah. Where'd you go?
Winter Park.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Boone kids were always cool.
Thank you.
There was like a
Thank you so much.
a
What
sec-
class were you?
2015.
Okay, I'm 2012.
Yeah. The Boone kids, I remember like they had a bunch of pro wakeboarders there.
Yeah, I knew one specifically. I was going to
Wait,
play with
who?
one. God, I'm trying to remember his name. It's like Brandon or Brendan or
Something like
no,
that.
no, never mind. Sorry, I'm totally blanking. It's John Dreiling is his name. I don't know if he changed his name for wakeboarding, but he's a professional wakeboarder now.
Probably met him. Yeah, we had a term, wakeheads, chicks like to fuck wakeboarders.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Because these kids had like a house. There was some that had a house on a lake,
Yeah.
and they just throw parties there. And they like I guess they didn't graduate high school. And the prizes for those competitions are crazy. They're like, you're gonna get a Mastercraft boat if you can land a backflip.
That's so
So these
sick.
like 18-year-old kids would just have these crazy like
That's so sick.
parties. And it'd be a mix of them and some like 30-year-old guy from New Zealand who's sick at wakeboarding, who's
Right.
just hanging out and buying beer for everybody.
Hell yeah. Were you
Yeah.
doing anything cool like that in high school?
No, I could sort of wakeboard. I completely lost the ability. I don't know. It's one of those things that like you think you're not strong enough,
Yeah.
so you let go. But like when I was like 4, I was like wakeboarding and stuff.
Wow.
But I was always a giant pussy, and there was some kid who was sick at it. His name was Robbie Houlihan, which I've said his name 100 times in this podcast.
That's a cool name.
It's the coolest name imaginable. Yeah. There's also a Fletcher McGee that played baseball.
Wow, you went to school with some cool fucking name people.
Yeah,
That's sick.
yeah. But I was very scared of falling in wakeboarding, so I didn't have the courage to do any like sick shit. Like I'd do like a little 180.
Never did like a triple sow cow or anything like that.
No. But I remember when I was a kid, nobody had landed a backflip on a wake skate. It was like a thing. They're like, it's impossible to do, and I'm sure by now people have done it.
Pussies. They weren't trying hard enough.
I don't think so. Probably.
You know, all things are possible through Christ.
Yeah, and a lot of those guys are not Christ. I don't know. I didn't mean a mix. I didn't mean the occasional Jesus wakeboarder.
Really?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I bet they were doing some cool shit.
Probably, yeah. Like I remember because me and my brother got like older, and then we came to like a wakeboard competition. We're like, "What kind of drugs you guys do?" And they're like, "No, dude, my drug is
The water.
yeah."
Yeah. When I do a flip, that's my high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also seen the other way where I know a lot of druggy people that like left that and they do like skydiving and like all this cool shit because they're just like adrenaline junkies. So they're like, hey, this is better than heroin.
What do you think is sadder, a fentanyl junkie or a adrenaline junkie?
Both seem pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
I think the thing with fentanyl is it's like, also, I don't know why, just because I haven't heard about it much, I think it went away. I don't think it did, but I just don't hear about it.
In Austin, it seems to be a problem all the time.
Really?
I think so. I feel like you see billboards for it all the time, and
I see billboards.
the
but
way
then
the homeless people act there, they got to be on something
something
wacky.
I think fentanyl for fentanyl people is still a thing, but I think like you don't hear about like, Marines that were out doing coke one night that accidentally got fentanyl in it anymore.
No, it's a shame.
It's
It's a damn shame. The news was a lot more interesting back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now it's like less scary because it's like, I feel like 3 years ago people were like, did you test this for fentanyl? And now everybody's like, come on, what has this got fentanyl in it? And you're like, probably not.
Pussy.
But yeah. I did look up the other day, I was just on a drug website, and they have this website that tests all these powders and it says like the date, where it was tested,
Wow.
and what it was. Ketamine, like almost cross borders, just ketamine, which made me feel nice. But then like the ones were hilarious because they just be in like random places. It'd be like Switzerland, like methamphetamine sold as ketamine. And just the idea of a guy in Switzerland like, what? And just like freaking out. Because you're like, there's got to be some places where like they just don't have the same, like, I feel like New York City is like a good drug place where like people are probably getting like it's competitive. It's like anything else. It's like you're a good doctor and you got to be a certain amount of doctor to be a good doctor in New York.
Yeah.
And I assume it's the same with drug dealers where they're like, you got to be like a,
I was walking around Greenwich Village last night, and there was a very sharply dressed man walking around, telling people he had some really fucking good coke and Molly.
yeah, I think that's like not a crime anymore because I've never seen anybody get in trouble for saying that. The cops are like all over the street.
Right.
There was a really cool drug dealer down there one time. The guy just had like a look in his eyes. He's always bald. He's like a middle-aged man. And one time I saw him, he goes, I think it's time for me to wet my whistle. And I was like, Jesus, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What a way to phrase it.
Yeah, I for a while I thought wetting your whistle was smoking a crack pipe.
That's awesome.
Which kind of is like wetting a whistle.
Yeah, in a way.
And I'm like, damn, that sounds sick. I also like after seeing all the Hunter Biden interviews, like I haven't done coke in like 7 years, but like I was like, I wish while I was doing coke, I tried crack once.
Yeah, I know. It's a shame.
It does, like the way he's describing it, he's like, it's actually purer than coke. You're actually doing cleaner cocaine.
Well, yeah, now that you're removed from that lifestyle, it'd be crazy for you to do that. But
Yeah,
you were kind of like 1 foot into the lifestyle a little bit. You could have taken a dip a little bit and tried it.
Yeah, I smoked coke before, but that didn't do anything. It doesn't work.
No.
We call it a cocoa puff. You lick a cigarette and dip it in a bag of coke and smoke it.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, oh, I'm so high, but it's like you've also been just doing lines for like an hour.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. You ever do coke?
No, never. I watched one friend do it once, and it was kind of gross watching him do it.
Because of the snorting aspect, or?
No, he just got, I don't know, it was weird. He got like really like emotional and like and I was sober and I was sitting there just like, I was like, this is kind of uncomfortable. This is odd. Yeah, I don't know. So it put me off from it. I've never tried it.
Yeah. I used to do it like a little bit in high school and then a bunch in college. And then gives you fucking stupid ideas, dude. Like you just think you're so smart. Like
sure.
I was like texting my high school tutor about how if he knows any comic book artists because I had a great idea for a comic book.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is fucking so dumb.
You revisited the idea and you really don't think you have a good idea for a comic book?
No.
What was the idea?
It was like a suicidal guy who like takes the gun out of his. It's just like the basic kind of like action movie thing, and I just thought it was so original. And then he takes a gun out of his mouth and he's like, "No, I'm gonna go save." He like lost his son in a drug overdose, so he's like trying to take down all the drug dealers.
So like page 1 of this comic book is him. You think he's gonna kill himself?
Yeah.
And then he decides, I'm not gonna do it. I have bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, he like sees a picture of his son. He's like, "I'm gonna rid this city of drugs or whatever."
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, I'm gonna rid this city of sons.
Nobody will have a son.
No one's gonna have. Instead of killing myself, I'm killing all the firstborn.
Yeah. Maybe like a superhero is racist against greasers. I like the idea of us being against greasers now. Like just that's who's committing all the crimes.
Yeah,
Come in the neighborhood with their fucking hey mama, all that stuff. Get that out of here.
Yeah, I think that could be a good comic book.
Yeah, I like that idea of being like a podcast. There's always like the Nick Fuentes guys that are talking about like black people and Jews.
Sure.
And this big guy who's just strictly against greasers.
Yeah, we got to get him out of here.
Yeah, just an issue that's like not people are like.
What are you talking about? I didn't realize this was such a problem.
Yeah. Well, I did see an Instagram video of a greaser the other day, and it's like, what I say to women who don't like greasers, like, "Hey, get out of here, sweetheart. Like, you ain't my type, anyways." I'm like, this is.
Was it a joke or was it?
No, the guy's whole profile is him doing greaser stuff.
That's awesome. How old was he?
Probably like 40.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of though. My favorite is like the young Italian guy who's like,
sure,
who's like talking like a mobster, and he's like wearing like Tony Soprano shirts, and he's like, "It's just part of who I am." There was a comic like that. This guy named I forgot his name, but he'd walk around pinstripe pants.
That's awesome.
Dude, watch, like gold watch and like a wife beater tucked into his pinstripe pants.
How old was he?
Like 19.
And then wow.
Yeah. And then just going, he's like, my mom's.
Was he a fat guy?
No. He's like, my mom's dressing and it talks like this. And I'm like, you're not a real person. This is so funny.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm especially offended by that because I feel like you can't do that unless you're like a fat guy. In my head, I do picture like a Tony Soprano fat dude type thing.
Which I think would be less weird.
Yeah, it'd be 100% less weird.
Yeah, but just to have a guy who's just like, yeah. And then he get off stage like, thanks for the time, guys. I think
he still talked like that and acted like
yes, was like permanently in that character.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was bizarre. I mean, Dice did that and then just permanently became that guy.
Switched over, yeah.
Have you ever seen him live?
No. Have you?
No. Who's like the Carrot? Did you ever see Carrot Top when he was in Austin?
I saw Carrot Top in Vegas a few years ago.
What was that like?
It was fun. It was really fun. It was at his residency show that he does there. Well, he's from Orlando.
Yeah.
So I've also like just seen him
around.
Yeah. Oh well, if you went to Winter Park, you know, he would spend a lot of time in like Park Ave.
Yes.
So I've like seen him on like his Vespa with like pigtails, just biking around Park Ave.
Yeah.
But yeah, his show in Vegas was great. There was like barely anyone there, just because he does them all the fucking time.
Oh, that is a bummer though.
He does them all the time, and I'm sure I probably went on a weird night or something. Like there was a little crowd, but it was like kind of an empty theater. But he still crushed. It was so funny. He was great. He's like great at what he does.
He's hilarious.
He's so funny. I think like there was a time where people were like, Carrot Top, but it's like he's genuinely good at what he does.
He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And he the legends of him were so funny. Everybody would be like, yeah, I saw Carrot Top with like basically his pubes hanging out because he wears like short shorts and then like just has a weird face.
Yeah.
And then everybody told me he was gay for decades. And I don't know how he's not. I mean, I believe that he's not, but he has like a rainbow boat and is like riding around in a Speedo.
Wow. And we're sure he's not gay?
We're sure. But maybe he's just trying to piss off like the rich,
I could see
like
that.
Republicans in Orlando. Like that'd be like if I got rich and just started acting black. That would be very funny.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah. And they're like, we got to let him in the country club. He's loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, sup, cuz?
Yeah. How we doing today, man?
Shit, G.
Shit. Yeah. That's a.
Make sure the cart girls have Hennessy next time.
I like that idea. Yeah, I don't know. I do like the idea of becoming rich and then just being a pain for everybody in that town. Like I don't want to go to like. Sorry, there's a. Yep, I don't know if they can hear that, but producer, don't cut that out. Let them know that a very large fire truck just went by. I was hoping that's the exterminator.
Hey, maybe they're coming here because our chemistry is hot.
There we go. There we go. On fire.
Yes.
Are you engaged?
I'm married.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
Was it scary?
No, not at all.
Really?
No, yeah. I'm high school sweethearts, so we've been together for like 15 years.
I've never been to a wedding where the groom isn't a little bit scared.
No, yeah, wasn't scared at all.
Huh.
We were doing bits at our wedding.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I had like actors coming in and playing parts and stuff. I had a lady come in and play like a wedding crasher.
What?
So I had her like spend like the whole reception like going around to different people and like making small talk and lying about how she knew me or my wife.
That's
And so she was making up a different story to every single group. She was like, oh yeah, I was in science class with him in high school, or like, oh, I worked with her last year. And she was just making up all these stories and going around. And so eventually people were kind of like talking about her and comparing notes, and they're like, who the hell is this bitch? And so people thought that she was like crashing our wedding, and then we fake called her out in the middle of our wedding and like handcuffed her and made her sit on the dance floor.
That's hilarious. That's so fun.
We had a bunch of random little bits like that. It was fun.
What were the other ones? I love this.
We had let's see here. I hired an actor to play my best man and give a speech, and it was just this like drunk, like retarded speech. So there was like this total bozo giving this speech. We had like a fake we had a guy coming in and playing this like fake like British like inspector sort of thing that then like was adjudicating our wedding on like how on its merits, and then presented us with some type of like certificate for like the best wedding or whatever. It was a lot of really dumb.
You were like
little,
a theater kid, right?
Yeah. I did a bunch of theater stuff. So there was like a bunch of just random little dumbass little bits like that throughout the thing.
See, people have fun with their weddings. It's like I like it.
I wore the garter. Yeah, so
That's great.
Yeah.
I love that because people have fun with their weddings, and people are like, never at my wedding. But I'm like, dude, every time I see like a Shrek wedding or like a Batman wedding, I'm like, that's so fun.
Yeah, my wife wouldn't let me go full like themed wedding like that. Unfortunately, it was a pretty normal, nice looking wedding.
What would you have done? Like, what are theme ideas?
Probably full like the Fifth Element themed. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Just that.
Would you shave your head?
Yeah, I would have shaved her head. I would have made everyone shave their head.
Just a bunch of bald.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
must
dress
come
code for the weddings.
Yeah, black tie and no hair required. Yeah.
And they get really mad at people when they don't do it.
Mhm.
Show up. Yeah,
Well, you can't come in.
yeah, it's disrespectful.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah, that my favorite one's the Crazy Bitch one. You ever seen that one?
I don't know.
You know the song Crazy Bitch by Buck Cherry?
Oh yeah.
There's one where like it's like an outdoor like redneck wedding, and it hears, "Hey, you're crazy bitch,
but you fuck so good."
And the wife or the bride is just coming down the aisle like, yeah.
That's her walking down the aisle
Yes,
song. Oh,
yes.
that's awesome.
And they're just filming like people that are like petrified. And they're like, Jesus Christ, this is my daughter's wedding.
Hell yeah.
I assume the father wasn't there, just guessing. But
Hopefully he was dead.
yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, so you didn't have to hear about it either.
I never would want my parents to die, but there are aspects of like the freedom that comes with them not judging you. Like I definitely like when I was a kid, I had like orphan fantasies occasionally because like my they were like, if we die in a car accident, you get to live with your cousins, and they got to watch R-rated movies. So there was like a little piece of me that was like, dude,
I hope you fuckers die.
Yeah.
I hope you fuckers die.
Yeah. I want to watch fucking The Matrix. But and then like you picture yourself as like an orphan. You're like, dude, I'd be so cool as an orphan.
I'd be the coolest orphan. I'd be talking to everyone about the Matrix.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, I've seen it. Your parents
you also
watch?
know about the Matrix?
Pretty cool.
Neo, the Oracle, and all that.
Yeah, I know about that too.
Oh, yeah, the Oracle. That's right. I've seen Matrix 2. Because that's not a character that appears until the Matrix 2.
Is she naked? No, that's the Oracle in 300.
God, I wish. No, it's just some old black lady.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I like but I didn't.
And I don't mean to say just like there's not anything sexy and cool about old black ladies, but
No,
she's not naked.
It's magical, dude. I'll flirt with them to plasma clinic sometimes.
Really?
I sell plasma, and there's all these like older black men work
You're
there.
like, yeah, you ever seen a vein this thick?
I'll show you an even thicker one. Yeah. I bet you take the plasma from my penis because that's where most of the blood's going right now.
Hey.
I got a real bloody penis for you. You know what I mean?
Shit.
It's hard.
I love a phlebotomist with a good bottom. Phlebotom.
Yeah. Big bottom.
Mm.
But yeah, I'd walk in there and they'd be like, Michael Good, huh? Are you Michael Good? They're like, are you good? I'm like, not on the weekends. And they're like, oh shit. I'm like,
Oh fuck, you bad?
yeah. And I'm like, I love me. But yeah, no, you don't actually want your parents to die, but there's those like weird kind of like, because I think like if more people in my life died, which is going to happen,
Yeah.
I think it just seems like it would go in a worse direction. Like I think like obviously like you don't want people to die, but I think additionally I'm like,
You definitely don't want, because I don't think you have enough time in your schedule to work in any more grave talks.
no,
You got two more people you got to go to their graves and have full on conversations with. How can you get anything done?
no, never. Yeah, I would be constantly doing that, and then I think it's a thing too with like. It seems like there's a certain amount of grief that you like come back from, and I don't know because I've never had like I've just had a bunch of friends die, but like I wonder if there's a point where it's just like impossible to like get out of, and then you become like Adolf Hitler.
Yeah. I bet like, you ever hear about those sister wives shows with the polygamy, the guys who have like multiple wives. I bet like if, one of those families of like 30 kids was ever on like a family vacation and their whole bus blew up. The dad, that would probably be some big grief for the dad.
Yeah, I feel like I would just end up like being one of those guys who's like crying in a wedding dress, just walking down McDougal Street, and people are like, yeah, just too many people died around that guy, and he just could not.
Yeah. Hang in there, buddy.
Yeah. That's what I should say.
All four of his wives died.
Yeah. It's so funny. Every time I see that, I never think of the negatives. I'm like, fucking 4 wives. Fuck yeah. And then I'm like,
yeah.
there's some bad
No,
shit
yeah.
going
Let me tell you, there's like 19 seasons of that show. There's a lot of negative.
on. Yeah.
Yeah. Their whole family is falling apart.
Yeah. Probably. And that's a lot of family to fall apart.
Yeah. No, for real. I legitimately watch that show. It's fully falling apart.
I got to watch more things like that.
I love watching bad reality TV.
Yeah.
Watching some dipshits.
Yeah. And I think you'll learn about it and yeah, I don't know. It seems good. I do feel bad because you do got to get somewhere, right?
Yeah, I probably got to head out in the next like 10-ish.
We'll wrap up in a couple.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I don't think there's anything else I had to say. Sorry, I'm fucking exhausted today.
No, you're
but
good, man.
I had a great time. Where can they find you online?
You can follow me on Instagram at Ike Rafferty.
Perfect. And Rob Schneider, fuck you for not showing up today.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
But we did just fine without you.
Who needs you?